What's up, guys? It's the Germanic here with another commentary, and the main reason why I am doing this video is because I want to tell you what things I like about the multiplayer mode in this game and what things really need to be improved. I don't really want to go on a rant about how bad this game is, because it isn't a bad game. Overall, it is very good. There are many good aspects to it, but there are a few areas where, as I have said, it needs improvement, and I'm sure Treyarch will try and do something about it. And having slagged it off, I probably will still be playing it for a long time to come. So I've really got to take the you've got to take the rough with the smooth, really. A game is never going to be 100% perfect, but this is a very good game. I mean, many of the problems that I'm going to talk about, you've probably heard about or experienced yourself from when playing the game. The main problem with Black Ops is the completely retarded spawn system that they put in place for the game. The really bad spawn system is common on every game. On the other COD games, the spawns are pretty good most of the time, except for free-for-all on Modern Warfare 2, which was fairly bad at times. But this really takes it to a whole new level. It really doesn't come close to the shockingness of some of these spawns. You can see many videos on YouTube of people basically advancing a few meters ahead of themselves, and then someone spawning right behind them and getting killed. And this happens on loads of maps, not just Nuketown, which is a very, very small one. But that is one of the really bad things of the game. The spawns are really, really bad, and it's something I didn't really think about when I bought the game. I thought, well, they've probably tightened up a lot of there's not going to be as much nuke boosting. They've taken off the nuke. I can't really see any people. I've never encountered anyone boosting. There's also the not many people use the grenade launcher. They've sorted that out. So I thought, well, they can't really do that much wrong, and they've mucked up the spawn systems, which I'm not sure how easy that is to change. I guess I'm not sure if they can patch it up too easily. I hope they can, because they are very, very annoying sometimes. But yeah, that's enough for the bad bits for a bit. I'm going to talk about the good parts, which there are many of. Overall, I like most of the maps. The one I'm not crazy about at the moment is one called Array. It's on a snow. It's like in Russia or something, and it's got a big satellite dish in the middle. The reasons why I don't like it is because it's not very fast paced. It just feels a little lethargic when you play it. I don't really like the long sight lines and the big space, and I don't really find it fun. Well, I don't really hate playing it, but I don't. It's not like I'm filled with excitement when it comes up. I mean, the good thing about this is you can vote for previous, so your last map that you played on, the next one which they give you, or a random one. So if you don't like the map they give you, then you can change it. Also, another map that I'm not in particular love with is the map called Jungle. There are just too many linear routes to follow for my liking. It's just basically follow this jungle path until you see someone and kill them. That is it. On the other hand, you have maps like Radiation, which I'm playing at the moment, WMD, Crisis, those sort of maps. They're really good, actually, and they're just standard Call of Duty maps, not too big.
This is sort of the average size of a map in Call of Duty, but they're effective, and there's a mixture of excitement, fast-pacedness, without being completely overcrowded by people spawning on you. So I think it's a good mix. The thing that they have done most of the maps is that they've added a little bit more movement with them. It's not just 12 guys turn up to a random place, have a shootout. It's actual things go on in this map, so you can change stuff. For example, in Radiation, the map I'm playing at the moment, you can shut the gates if you want. Now that is just a small thing. I mean, in other maps, there's rockets going off and trains which you don't have any control over. But I mean, just little things like that make it more intense, more realistic, and that's a thing which I didn't really consider before. But it's obvious that Treyarch have put their heads together and tried to think of something which can improve the Call of Duty experience. Because Call of Duty 4, there's been Call of Duty 4, Call of Duty 5, Modern Warfare 2. They've been pretty similar games, and I think people are starting to get a little bit bored, especially in recession, when they don't really want to fork out 40 quid for the same game 3 years in a row. Now onto the guns. The guns are very, very good in two different ways. First, there are many guns which I like to use. Use the AUG, the M16, Galil, MP5K, loads of different guns which you can use in this, and which suit a lot of people. And also, none of the guns seem way overpowered, or none of the guns feel like they're way superior to the other ones. The assault rifles, as you would expect, are good at medium to long range, whilst they are always beaten by SMGs like the MP5K at close range. But then the SMGs aren't very good at medium to long, so they have changed it a bit. And the shotguns have returned to they've become a primary weapon again, and I thought that these would be incredibly underpowered because there was a massive backlash against them in Modern Warfare 2 about them being way overpowered, so I thought they'd go the other way. And also in World at War, they were really, really bad, so I thought, yeah, they'll probably change that. But actually they are effective. They're not overly effective, but you can use them. They do well at close range, poorly at any other range. So that's really to be expected. The one letdown is the snipers. They are a bit disappointing. You cannot quick scope for a start. They've really tried to gimp that, as JD, Josh Olin, who's the community manager for Treyarch, said they've tried to do that. I thought it would be more sort of COD 4 snipers. It really isn't. It's much, much worse than that. Kids, just don't try and quickscope. You will fail. You won't get a very good KD, and you might as well just not do it. Finally, we have the wager matches, which are fun to play, to be honest. I haven't really played them as I like the normal games so much. I've played like one in the chamber, which is quite fun to play. There's also shop, shooter, gun game. You change your gun all the time, and yeah, I don't play them too often, but I've heard they're fun, and it shows that Treyarch have sort of tried to change the free-for-all, tried to spice up the free-for-all games a little bit, because they can get a little bit tedious after a while. Another massive good bit they've done is the customization. That is sick. It really builds on what Infinity Ward tried to do with the custom titles in Modern Warfare 2, but also allows you to change the red dot on your gun, have your clan tag on your gun, change your appearance, wear face paint, change your title and emblems, etc. There are literally millions of combinations, and you can really personalise your guns to how you like them to be, and your appearance to how you want to portray yourself online.
Also, the theatre mode, which I'm recording this game on, it just saves a bit more memory if I don't do it live. It's actually very good for sharing and uploading your montages. You can do a little bit of editing on it, nothing too much. I don't really tend to edit that much anyway. But overall, this game, I really like it, except for the spawns. And if Truck can actually improve those, then they'll be it will be an even better game. It still really is, and if you haven't bought it, I would definitely advise you to do so. So that's the end of the review. I hope you liked it, and bye.